Thank you for your interest in HouseCheck, a startup company poised to take over the $1.5 billion home inspection industry. This presentation will give you a brief overview of the HouseCheck business model. Let's start with the market problem that HouseCheck is designed to solve. In today's home inspection industry, no one has created a national consumer brand. Most of the 30,000 U.S. inspectors are individuals performing home inspections on their own. There's no universal standard for what's included in a home inspection, nor what qualifies a person to be a home inspector in the first place. Laws vary from state to state, and while there are a couple of trade organizations, there are no compelling national standards and no national consumer brand. To make matters worse, there is no inspection report transparency in the real estate industry. The automotive industry has Carfax that provides background on a pre-owned car. Yet, though a home costs 10 or 20 times as much as a car, there's no similar service for houses. When no information is available, how can a consumer avoid buying a money pit? Scenarios like these foster a lack of trust. Well, what's the solution to this problem? Our solution is bringing together 8,400 of the nation's very best home inspectors under a nationally recognized consumer brand, HouseCheck. And that gives us the power to deliver uniquely positive customer experiences in an industry that isn't known for doing so. So what does the competitive landscape look like right now? Well, there are a couple of franchise organizations that operate nationally, but they don't market to consumers. To find new customers, they're limited to seeking referrals from the real estate industry. There are also a few small companies that employ a handful of inspectors. These companies manage to get some business, but they're strictly local in scope. Then there are the independent inspectors, who constitute about 95% of all active inspectors. These independents end up consuming a fair amount of market share simply because there are so many of them. But their knowledge, professionalism, and pricing are all over the map, and they're all strictly local with virtually no consumer awareness at all. All these models have two things in common. They all depend on the real estate industry for referrals, and virtually no one has ever heard of them because none of them can afford to market to consumers, even in their local markets. This means the marketplace is wide open for us to come in and create a national consumer brand. We'll absorb the market share of the inspectors we bring into our model, then we'll generate more market share through consumer marketing. Now, let's look at our comprehensive package of product offerings. Consumers will come to our portal to buy a home inspection when they're purchasing a house. That's the standard model. But we're also promoting an inverted business model in which a home seller commissions an inspection on their house before they even list it for sale. This seller inspection creates a whole new level of transparency in real estate sales, and it's a game changer. We also offer re-inspections to certify that repairs have been made, a private label home warranty, and other consumer services. For inspectors, we've created a portal of state-of-the-art tools that help them provide better and faster services for consumers and real estate professionals alike. Real estate professionals will appreciate our website and mobile app, both of which will make it easier for them to get a quote, schedule an inspection, provide useful information to their customers, and much more. Agents can also customize our inspection reports for their clients, which is another industry-first HouseCheck innovation. Over time, we'll be offering some groundbreaking industry services, such as an aggregated database of information gathered through millions of home inspections. The data we collect will reveal average lifetime expectancies of building materials and appliances, and will be worth millions to all kinds of enterprises, including mortgage companies, insurance companies, real estate companies, appliance manufacturers, government agencies, and every other industry related to the home. HouseCheck will feature a number of competitive advantages that will set us above every other purveyor of home inspection services. To begin with, we'll be creating a national consumer brand. Consumers naturally gravitate toward a familiar brand with a good reputation, and HouseCheck will be the only home inspection brand with a national presence. We'll be conducting aggressive marketing communications programs across various channels that will create demand and drive sales activity. We're also developing technologies that will play a major role in our differentiation. Our entire customer management system will be automated for efficiency and effectiveness, and customers will be able to order inspections and follow their orders through our mobile app. Our inspectors will have access to the industry's most innovative, automated inspection app, making inspections faster while producing the industry's best inspection report on the fly. Our aggregated database will give us a competitive advantage as well, because we'll have access to information everyone wants and no one else has. Best of all, our size and scalability will drive down our costs, giving us the flexibility to be the low-price leader while still being highly profitable. And that's probably the most powerful competitive advantage of all. Here's a short video that introduces the HouseCheck business model to consumers.
Welcome to HouseCheck. When it comes to home inspections, our goal is to take care of everything to make it easier and more efficient for buyers and sellers. We're out to revolutionize the home inspection industry by combining top inspectors with breakthrough systems, technology, and support, all to create an unbeatable home inspection experience. Whether you're a home buyer or seller, you can be confident that HouseCheck will check everything, including this. So, take a moment to check us out. HouseCheck. Inspections done right.
HouseCheck isn't an idea that only exists on paper. We've been actively building, testing, and tweaking the business model. We've brought together a team of more than 35 seasoned professionals from every discipline, including sales, marketing, technology, finance, legal, rapid implementation, and administration. We've created a HouseCheck brand. We've built multiple high-powered websites to support the organization, and we've completely reimagined and redesigned the inspection report, which is the key deliverable in the home inspection industry. The real estate professionals who've experienced our new inspection report have told us that it's the most powerful, most useful industry tool they've ever seen. We've opened an office and call center outside Boise, Idaho, and we've launched a test market there in Boise, proving out the business model in real time. So, what does the business model entail? In the simplest terms, we start by building the brand through consumer marketing. As leads start ramping up, we're able to secure the area's most qualified inspectors by showing them how they can earn 2 to 3 times their normal revenue. Meanwhile, real estate agents are able to decrease their liability when consumers request a HouseCheck home inspection, so the real estate industry gets behind the model too. This in turn provides even more capital for more consumer marketing. The convergence of all these elements fuels the constant generation of leads that result in more inspections. That leads us to our revenue forecast, which is simplified here for this brief presentation. This year's revenues are projected at $21 million, ramping up to over $1.2 billion 5 years out. This rapid growth potential explains why our model calls for an IPO in 5 years or less. Here's the situation regarding capital. Our CEO, Dennis Conforto, has served as the angel investor to date, providing seed funding for hard expenses. Meanwhile, our team of 35-plus professionals has been working on the model without pay in return for sweat equity. At this point, we're ready to turn on the consumer marketing and ramp up the business model, and that's why we're looking for a first wave of funding to the tune of $5 million. When funding is in place, the capital will be used to advertise in consumer media to rapidly establish the HouseCheck brand across the nation, and for technology platforms for building out the necessary infrastructure. We'll also be earmarking funds to start paying team members, some of whom have been working on HouseCheck without compensation for over a year. Here's a brief introduction of HouseCheck's CEO, Dennis Conforto. Dennis is the recipient of an Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award. He's a former retail executive who served as a VP of GE, and he's founded a number of successful companies, including a software firm that he sold for $100 million. He's a speaker, author, and entrepreneur, and he's now the founder and CEO of HouseCheck. At HouseCheck, we're very pleased to have a world-class board of directors in place to provide oversight as necessary. Each member of the board has been highly successful in their own right, and all are dedicated to the success of HouseCheck, including our successful IPO. Bill Clem is a former VP at Ford Motor Company and is currently chairman of the board of Fallbrook Technologies, a company that owns 800 patents on a new industry-changing transmission system. He's also one of the founders of Carfax, Mr. Clem is the chairperson of the HouseCheck Board's Technology and Logistics Committee. John Case, a recognized corporate turnaround specialist, is a former president of both La-Z-Boy and Electrolux. He's currently president of Leggett & Platt, a publicly held billion-dollar company. Mr. Case is the chairperson of the Sales and Marketing Committee. Bob Allen is a world-renowned expert on investing and wealth creation. In the 1980s, he literally wrote the book on investing in real estate with no money down. Since then, he's authored or co-authored several more New York Times bestsellers. He's a popular speaker all over the globe and is considered one of the world's foremost authorities on real estate investing. Mr. Allen serves on our Technology and Logistics Committee. Matty Seskowski was a VP at both KKR and Goldman Sachs and is now founder and CEO of Norland Capital. He's been directly responsible for successfully investing billions of dollars in technology funds. Mr. Seskowski serves on our Technology and Logistics Committee. Leon Reinhardt is a 35-year financial industry veteran, most recently as the president and CEO of First National Bank. Through his banking career, he's had the opportunity to live and work in 12 countries, and he speaks several languages. Mr. Reinhardt is the chairperson of the HouseCheck Board's Finance and Audit Committee. Dennis Conforto is the founder of HouseCheck and serves as chairman of the board. We mentioned our team earlier. This graphic shows the board members surrounded by the HouseCheck team members that are ready to power this business model to success quickly and efficiently. This is not the typical startup. These are seasoned executives who have played major roles in leading organizations. Their areas of expertise include real estate, home inspections, and many more. And that's our brief presentation. We hope this information is enticing you to find out more about HouseCheck and the investment opportunity that's being presented. To learn more about HouseCheck's investment opportunity, request our Investor's Business Plan with term sheets. If you'd like even more detailed information on HouseCheck, you can sign an NDA and request a full internal business plan. For general information, visit housecheck.net. If you have specific questions, contact Dennis Conforto at 844-94-CHECK, extension 101, or email investment@housecheck.net.